2K, and Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Bol. Klay Thompson is out there with Young. Then it's Bamba, and it's Reddish in at the 3. Hart, no good. And here's Atlanta. Reddish the pass to Bol. And Young now, top of the key. He kicks to Bamba. Over Allen. Back to Young. Tries yet again. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now Simons. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end. And it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
A nice shot by Sohan.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
With the floater, here's Allen. Bamba with the block. Young against Simon. Over to the left wing. Back to Young. Over in the corner, Reddish. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Simons has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Takes the 3. And Reddish, the bucket on the assist by Young.
Beautiful rhythm off the catch. Cam is a well-coordinated athlete who looks fluid in everything he does.
Pass to Hart. The kick out to Bol. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here is Young. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Here's Sohan. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Bol, the basket good, off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Allen. Simons from outside. And Bol pulls it down. The Hawks trail by 3. Bol setting the pick for Young. Pass to Bol. And the layup is good. Bol's got 6 points.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
Now here's Hart. He's tightly guarded. Now the pass to Sohan. And the 3 off target.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Young, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Drills the three-pointer. Bol's got his second basket of the game.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
And the Suns here with a different look. And the free throw, no good.
And like his father, Manu, Bole's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Now, here is Young. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Dishes to Thompson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lets it go from 14.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Young pass to Bole. And the dunk by Bole.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Here's Pope, guarded by Reddish. 13 feet away. Here's Allen. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
It's Young on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the size Bole has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive in scoring.
He's off on the second. Phoenix has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Thompson misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bole, and the dunk by Bole.
And, guys, this is kind of Bole's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Here's May. No good on the 3. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Phoenix ahead, up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. 16. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Bamba. Bole is out there with Cameron Reddish. Then it's Thompson, and it's Young in at the point guard position.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
And that one hits back iron. The Hawks leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Suns making a change here. Ball's checked in.
Overcoming adversity on the injury front. Klay Thompson's one of the tougher players in this league, both mentally and physically. Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Young looking around. Thompson for three. No good on the shot. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's the screen. Here's Ball. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 8 points.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now, here is Young. No points in the game yet for him. Ball with the rebound. Suns trailing. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Kicks it out to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 5 points in the game.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Young pass to Ball. And the dunk by Ball. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Jones. He's got 5. With the teardrop, and that one, good. Jones has got 7 points here in this quarter. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
The baseline J off the mark.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And Young kicks to Reddish. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 2.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. The Suns making a switch here. Passes it to May.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Screen by Allen. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. A minute 42 left in the first half. Back to Reddish. 6 to shoot. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Now it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And 2 more 3-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand on it.
That one goes in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Young. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Young passes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
They get it back. Allen can't connect from short range. The Hawks leading by 5. Young outside to the middle. Bamba's shot is off.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And it's Pope missing. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Young kicks to Thompson. From outside, off the mark.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Pass to Sohan. Allen outside. Allen a screen on Young. And too long on the shot. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 5. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting.
You know, for the Suns, they seem to be going from bad to...
All right, and looking now at the first half, it's been... And that concludes...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Bol Bol.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
They've got Hart. LaMelo Ball is out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Allen. And it's Sochan in at the 4 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Ball with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense, the numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Young and Ball with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Count that bucket.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Sochan off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Young pass to Bamba. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is off. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
It's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Simons with a screen on Young. And the Suns miss again.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
He dishes it to Thompson. And that's a foul called on Bol Bol. That's foul number 2 for him. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Pass to Sochan. Simons with the ball. And stolen by Bol. To the left wing. Here's Reddish. No good from outside. Suns trail by 14. Kicks it out to Allen. The pass to Hart. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
And the Suns making a change here. Jones is checked in. Clarkson passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
The Suns have gone 0 of 5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Outside, Jones lets it go with a three. Wiseman with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 14. Clarkson finds Porter. Oh, that's blocked, and he gets it back. Wiseman the pass to Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Clarkson. Passes to Hampton. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. For the three. Drills it from outside. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Hart, wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Clarkson passes to Hayes. It's Hart on the wing. Another three for Phoenix.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Clarkson dishes to Wiseman. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Down low, here's Sohan.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Clarkson with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Yep, that one goes.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
.59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ball. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clarkson passes to Hayes, and easy 2 points on the layup. Hayes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Over to the wing. Ball with it. Wiseman picks him up. No coverage that time. Pope's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hampton kicks to Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, Clarkson is out there with Hampton. Then there's Hayes. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward.
At the line for Phoenix, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
That's good from Ball.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Good on both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Clarkson passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And Simons has got the ball here for Phoenix. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And Hayes throws it down.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's May. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Wiseman finds Porter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jarrett Allen. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10" wing.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bonner comes in for Ball.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. And really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
The Hawks leading by 10. Clarkson right side. There's Porter at the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Simons against Clarkson. Sohan drains it from beyond the arc.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Clarkson with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. The shot's good from Hayes.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Here's Sohan. Simons kicks to Bonner. Shoots over Clarkson. Back to Simons.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Right wing. Wiseman with a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
And how about the confidence from Wiseman on the catch and shoot? He just puts that one up in rhythm.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Outside Porter, the 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Sochan. A three-pointer off the mark.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
It's Porter outside. A shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Simon. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Agile drive by Anthony Simons. He sees an opening and takes off.
And dishes to Wiseman. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Suns trail by 8. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And a miss there on the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Clarkson finds Porter. Off target from three-point range.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 8. 1:25 left in the game. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the Suns. So for the Hawks, it's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. The Suns running out of time. Hart with it, picked up by Thompson. Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And Hart drops them both.
Crucial. He converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Young against Ball. Young pass to Ball. Back to Young. Thompson for 3. Allen with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 4-point game, and that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. He hits both from the stripe.
And this is who Ball is, a guy that embraces getting fouled and wanting to step it up for his team.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. 26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's Phoenix's ball. Sochan the pass to Ball. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Cans the 3.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And here is Hart. That 3 off the mark. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
fifth personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Hawks.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
He's looking cool and in control. Trae Young not afraid of the high-stakes situation.
Ball with it. And so the Hawks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Trae, leadership is such a key part.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge,